Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Pedro. Huge thanks to Pedro and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Pedro, our resident fellow Lord of the Rings fan, asked for a Treefolk deck led by Treebeard, Eldest of Ents, and I was more than happy to help. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and if you like the deck list, consider sharing this video as well. Treebeard, Eldest of Ents is a reskin of Doran the Siege Tower. He's a 3-mana 0/5 legendary Treefolk Shaman who makes it so each creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So we want a bunch of creatures with high toughness. We don't necessarily want walls in this deck because we're looking for Treefolk. The Ents are marching to war after all. Additionally, Pedro asked that the deck stay under $300 and contain no fetches, tutors, and no smothering tithe. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. For the past few years, Ultimate Guard has been hard at work finding ways to protect your cards without damaging the planet, and they have discovered it. Boulders, once made entirely of plastic, are now made of 87% renewable resources. They also come in a variety of sizes and colors, including this new teal 133 card box. If you're like me, you have a ton of decks, want a little bit of space for your tokens in your deck boxes, and don't want those boxes filling up an entire suitcase, this box is the perfect solution. Find out if your local game store carries the new Return to Earth boulders from Ultimate Guard, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. One last announcement before we get into our video. In addition to streaming on Twitch, I will be dual streaming on a new YouTube channel as well. Check out Gaming with Danon if you want to catch me live. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Murmuring Bosk, Indatha Triome, Godless Shrine, Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden, Vault of Champions, Undergrowth Stadium, Bountiful Promenade, Shattered Sanctum, Deathcap Glade, Overgrown Farmland, Isolated Chapel, Woodland Cemetery, Sunpetal Grove, Shadowy Backstreet, Underground Mortuary, Lush Portico, Fangcorn Forest, Bajuka Bog, 4 Plains, 5 Swamps, and 7 forests make up the land base for this deck. Nyxbloom Ancient, Feyburrow Elder, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, 3 Visits, Nature's Lore, Farseek, Rampant Growth, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, Explosive Vegetation, Wild Growth, and Fertile Ground. No mana rocks here. Those are the devices of men and dwarves. We Ents have our own ways. Last March of the Ents, Ulvenwald Observer, Kulfinor the Last Yew, Sapling of Kulfinor, Cosmic Rebirth, Harmonize, Read the Bones, Painful Truths, Night's Whisper, Guardian Project, and Sylvan Library help us to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. Putrefy, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Mortify, Return to Nature, Mythos of Nethroi, Beast Within, Generous Gift, Anguished Unmaking, Assassin's Trophy, and Fracture help us to keep our opponents in line. Silklash Spider, Slaughter the Strong, Expel the Interlopers, and Fell the Mighty help us to reset the board as needed. Tree of Perdition, Woodfall Primus, Fangorn Tree Shepherd, Quick Beam Upstart Ent, Timber Protector, Old Man Willow, Entish Restoration, Ancient Lumberknot, Brave the Sands, Indomitable Ancients, Catapult Fodder, Namada Primeval Warden, Dormant Grove, Triskaidekaphobia, Tristani Selesnia's Voice, Scurry Oak, and Angelic Protector make up the core of our deck, and how we plan on winning. Supporting our plan, we've got Tower Defense, Behind the Scenes, Assault Formation, Stone Skin, Refusal to Yield, and Lightning Greaves. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, right on target. 11 pieces of card advantage, 11 pieces of interaction, 4 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Bajuka Bog and Return to Nature, no sudden I win cards, but 2 game-ending combos. Of course, one combo consists of Triskaidekaphobia and Tree of Perdition. It's an older combo, but still works quite well. We make someone's life total 13 and then make them lose the game. The other combo involves our commander, Angelic Protector, and Lightning Greaves. We just swap Lightning Greaves back and forth between 2 creatures, and one of them needs to be Angelic Protector. Every time we target Angelic Protector with Lightning Greaves, she gains +0/+3. And since Treebeard makes it so that damage is dealt off of toughness instead of power, we can just make her as large as we want in order to win the game and smash our opponents in the face. Our deck can play an aggressive role with lots of creatures turning sideways every turn, or we can be patient and build up to a game-ending combo. It all depends on what Saruman has done to the trees, so long as we're not too hasty. Do you have a Treebeard Eldest of Ents deck? What direction did you take the deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. For only $25, you too can have a Commander video built at your request. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Borgie, Nazwin, Pedro, Midge, Alex, Alex, Julio, Valeri, Conga, Ignis, RJ, Aaron, and Chris. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.